Hey guys, this is Albathium back with another video for Remnant 2, and it's going to be another build video, and this one is going to be for the Demolition Man, how I call him, because it's based on fire and explosions and all the fun good stuff. Now, before I even think about asking you to maybe click that like or subscribe for me, I just ask that you maybe give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on the build first, and well, then we're gonna be showing it how it actually performs. You can tell immediately that I'm running a very light armor because I like to be nimble, and well, that kind of makes me die in 1 or 2 hits on Apocalypse difficulty, which is one of the reasons why I am running the Challenger, because of the Die Hard Prime perk. But it's not really the main star what I need from this, well, archetype. I need a Close Quarters damage perk that grants me a 35% increase to all damage to enemies within 10 meters, and we are gonna be within those 10 meters pretty much always. Now, for the second archetype, well, I chose the Summoner. Why? Because of the Dominator damage perk increases mod and skill damage by 35% and mod and skill critical chance by 5% while a minion is active. Now, there is a little problem with this because, you know, we're running this massive Firestorm build, and these guys die pretty fast. So this is why I chose the Minion Flyer that kind of keeps its distance away from the enemy, and most of the times I'm just summoning one at a time. Ravager's Mark is very much crucial here, and I'm gonna explain when I get to the weapon. Allumi Ring, absolutely a no-brainer, increase to all elemental damage, a Shard Banded Ring to increase the damage of the mods, and Stone of Malevolence. Now this ring is practically cheating and is just completely broken. Firestone Ring you can put, but this completely depends on you. Maybe you can substitute it for the Vestige of Power, basically gives the same thing, but it's also gonna be benefiting your gun if you are, well, running the same playstyle I am, very nimble, and you are not gonna get hit. You get hit, you die. Now for the weapon, we have the Pulse Rifle, and the mod is Firestorm. It is absolutely insane, and we couple that with the Twisting Wounds, because at level 10, it's gonna be causing bleeding to our enemies, and this is where that Ravager's Mark comes into play. It is just amazing combination. 20% to bleeding targets, that increases to 30% also. Hellfire, this gun is absolutely insane, and its mod Explosive Shot is simply phenomenal. Okay, so now on to the traits, and well, you are gonna be kind of fine-tuning this mostly to your playstyle like I have with the fitness, which allows me to be very nimble. But the 4 core traits that you shouldn't touch is absolutely the Spirit, Expertise, Amplitude, and Rugged. Because of, well, how much damage our minions are gonna be taking, it makes sense to give them a little bit more life. I say again, which is why the reason I most of the time am summoning only one at a time, because if one dies and they are gonna die in the fire, you just cast another one and just keep that loop going. At the core of this build, it's going to be the mods, the mods, the mods. The mod power is absolutely sublime, and no other mod comes even close, perhaps, to Firestorm. This mod is absolutely so insane, so powerful, that it captures the enemies inside into the vortex and it just sucks them in, and they have a lot of trouble breaking out of it. Now, you have to be careful. Obviously, it's still a game. Some things can just happen on their own, and if the enemy does break out of the vortex, it actually can follow them. The Firestorm actually goes after them, and if that sucks you in, well, it's gonna be lights out for you. It is just that powerful. But as you can see, you can keep casting the mod infinitely, because you can still add another 10% additional mod generation power with another ring, but this is already so enough because the Firestorm damage is just gonna be adding that mod power constantly. And I would have loved to have tried this with the Gunslinger class, but for me it is bugged. I simply cannot unlock the Gunslinger class, and I've tried going into other people's games, but people don't have enough patience for me to go through all the Mudtooth's stories, and I either get kicked out or shot. Now I'm gonna be showing you also how this does against the mobs on Apocalypse difficulty. It absolutely scorches everything. Now, for the mobs in Apocalypse difficulty, this is still gonna be super effective, even if you remove the Challenger from your Prime archetype. I have the Alchemist here. I was just messing about a little bit and got some really good footage that accented some other traits of this build, and you have the one enemy here that is bleeding, and just watch how fast he dies compared to the other ones. This is the Ravager's Mark effect, and it's simply glorious. And there you have it, guys, another little build video. Hopefully you enjoyed this, hopefully I earned that like and subscribe from you. I encourage you also to maybe experiment with this build, try to change a few things, make it your own, have fun with it, and well, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.